Just 2 common metals buried in your backyard create a silent perimeter that biting insects simply refuse to cross. You can assemble this defense for under $20, and it runs indefinitely on nothing but rainwater. The global chemical industry hoards billions annually by peddling toxic sprays that evaporate in hours. Pesticide giants make billions. These products were originally designed as lethal agents for warfare. What I am revealing today was suppressed because there was no way to bill you every month for simple wire and earth. Watch this until the end. Here is the precise schematic to secure your property right now. Afterward, I will explain the 2015 European data that validates this. The setup is basic. 2 components, unshielded 16-gauge copper strands. Look up electroculture metal on any hardware site. Large rolls of 99% pure copper usually cost $15. A single spool creates several protective poles with extra left for many years. Next, you require galvanized steel wire. The silver plating contains zinc, which functions as your active electrode. A 60-foot coil of 14-gauge at a local shop costs $9. You additionally need bamboo rods or timber poles, about 3 feet in length. Bundles of 10 are approximately $5. That investment yields 3 finished units with surplus materials. Here's the assembly process. Coil 3 feet of copper in a wide spiral on the bottom half of 1 rod. Wind 3 feet of zinc metal around that same rod using an identical flow. Each metal must touch the dirt once the rod is installed, though they cannot make contact above the soil line. Sink the rod 10 inches into saturated ground. Hydration is vital here. It serves as the conductor that triggers the entire process. Parched earth yields no results. Drench the base to initiate the reaction, and seasonal rain will keep it powered. You require no maintenance. For a campsite, install 3 units in a triangular pattern. That protects roughly 200 square feet. Regarding stagnant pools or puddles, toss a tangled loop of raw copper straight into that water. Based on the evidence coming up, that step alone causes total mosquito larva death without utilizing a single poison. Something occurred on my land before I understood this physics. Last summer, I operated 2 storage barrels. One sat beneath a copper gutter. Water flowed over the metallic roof flashing before entering that tank. The second was standard plastic fed by a different pipe. By July, the plastic container was a breeding ground for pests. I was cleaning it every few days to manage the swarms. The copper-fed tank stayed pristine all season. Never did I spot a single larva. I assumed it was luck. Then I discovered the Becker analysis. Tiny copper traces washing off that roof were performing exactly what the research confirmed. I possessed the solution on my house for years without realizing why this wisdom was hidden. Travel back to Paris, 1747. Jean-Antoine Nollet, the royal physicist for the King of France, designed a basic trial. 2 matching soil pots, identical seeds, light, and hydration. 1 pot received a low electrical charge. After 72 hours, the variance was stark. The charged seeds sprouted immediately. The standard seeds remained dormant, but hidden in his journal was a separate observation. Tiny gnats swarmed the uncharged container. The electrified ones sat within a void of exclusion. Pests retreated like they hit a glass wall. Then academia archived it for a century. Edinburgh, 1841. Alexander Bain, a clockmaker seeking low-cost energy, had 0 interest in pricey batteries. His solution? A copper plate and a zinc plate sunk in wet earth joined by a wire. He checked the meter. 1 volt, no acids, no turbines. Soil moisture serves as a natural conductor. Zinc releases electrons. Copper gathers them. Power flows perpetually. He named it the Earth Battery. It kept his clocks ticking for months without help. And curiously, the biting gnats around his shop had vanished. A Scottish farmer named Robert Foster studied this and installed a copper-zinc grid through his grain fields. His 1845 report noted pest damage was non-existent. No aphids, no locusts. Workers claimed that swarms of flies stopped at the field's edge and fled. The Royal Society found it incredible, then ignored it. Scientific truth often dies when it threatens a lucrative industry. Fast forward to the 1920s. Justin Christoflo constructed something his neighbors found bizarre. A 20-foot mast with spiraling metal wires above and subterranean wires reaching into the mud. He aligned the rig with the magnetic poles. His grain grew 7 feet high without any store-bought fertilizer. Vineyards previously ruined by parasites healed fully and produced massive yields. Bug infestations died out. No toxins, no dusts. He sold thousands of units. Huge farms functioned without pests, using only copper, zinc, and damp soil. So why is this news to you? In 1912, a global science summit reviewed the proof for electroculture. The verdict was unanimous. It works. Then 1914 arrived. The Great War ravaged Europe's farms and physically leveled the electroculture grids. Once the carnage ended, bomb factories had huge manufacturing power and massive nitrate piles. Explosive ingredients became fertilizer. Nerve gases were repurposed as pest killers. The chemical titans did not just join farming, they took it over. The Earth Battery was not proven false. It was made unprofitable. An observer back then noted it perfectly. They did not scrap it because it failed. They buried it because it functioned too well for too little cost. It did not just repel gnats, it repelled dividends. $6 billion a year. That is built on products that require replacement. A $20 tool fueled by the clouds has no spot in that business plan. In 2015, Dr. Norbert Becker from the German mosquito control body published a paper in the Parasites and Vectors journal. His team populated tanks with mosquito eggs and added metallic copper in various shapes. The findings validated 3 centuries of field reports. Copper particles shed into water produce nearly total larval death. The process is both physical and structural. Metal ions are lethal to delicate larvae and break the biological cycles required for growth. Why are we not using this in every city park? Here is why it is different from any supermarket spray. Pests cannot evolve immunity to metal ions like they do with synthetic poisons. Physics remains constant. The metal does not expire. The rain provides the recharge. Before you leave, take any leftover copper and toss a small coil into every source of standing water you own. Barrels, bird baths, or soggy grass. The ions dispense slowly into the liquid. Based on the German data, you will see total larva elimination within 3 days. No powders, no pellets, no monthly costs. Just drop the wire and walk away. That is all from me. Natural solutions are free for those who remember how to use them. Please like this video for Kenzo Times, and I will see you in the next one. This simple trick will save your sanity and your health while keeping the ecosystem safe from toxic chemicals that pollute our world. It is time to take back control of our own backyards today. This is the breakthrough you have been waiting for to fix your pest problems permanently starting right now.